Hey guys, it's Duane and I hope that you had a wonderful week. My birthday passed and my first Mother's Day passed, and I wanted to make this vlog kind of about those, but I actually didn't record a lot of my birthday. I recorded brunch that Craig was nice enough to take me to. We went to Jack's Wife Frida, which is one of my favorite restaurants. We went to the location in Williamsburg. I think that location just opened a couple months ago, so we'd never been there. Really delicious. And that was just like a cute little treat that Craig was like, I made reservations there for us. Yeah, it was so nice. And then we went out to dinner with friends that evening, and I didn't record it. I just kind of wanted to be present, take it in, and just be with my friends. And we went to Boucherie, which is such a beautiful, yummy French restaurant in the city. If you haven't been there, I highly recommend that restaurant as well. And then a week later was my first Mother's Day. All I said was, I just want to have some breakfast in bed, and literally that's it. And Craig was just so sweet to let me sleep in, and I didn't get breakfast in bed, but he was like preparing breakfast. I didn't even record the breakfast, but it's in here, a lovely memory now to look back on. But yeah, my first Mother's Day, which is so crazy. For all of you who are also mamas out there, wow, man, I applaud you, because being a mama is definitely the toughest job, and to think that millions of people are parents, and you're freaking crazy awesome. Like, this is no joke. This is the hardest job ever. As hard as it is, it's also so incredibly rewarding. Ronan is actually taking a little nap right now. The first few months were so hard adjusting for me. I just remember like looking at people's social media posts and like mama saying like, oh, you know, my baby sleeps through the night after 2 weeks. Like, and so smiley and everything, and I was like, I would always just be like, what, why isn't Ronan like that? Or why is Ronan crying constantly? Ronan was a very colicky baby until about like 5 months, so he was just seemed like he was constantly crying and trying to adjust to this new life of like no sleeping, constantly home all the time, taking care of a baby that I had never, you know, I don't have any younger siblings. I never was really one to like babysit. I was just never around like children. Ronan was the first baby that I actually really held, and everything was just brand new to me. And I think just also, you know, like my hormones and everything, I was just very sad a lot. And still, I kind of like very briefly talked about it a couple vlogs back, I'm definitely dealing with postpartum blues still. And I know that that is very normal, but it can be very, very difficult. But very hard not to compare yourself to others. Everyone's making this look so easy. Like, he would literally be like if he was hungry, it was like 0 to 100 screaming. It like, obviously like this. It was so overwhelming, very overwhelming. Now that he is older, it's gotten a bit easier because he's very good with like nap schedules, thank goodness. So it's kind of like, okay, I have like a couple breaks during the day where I can just, you know, do my own thing. Well, I mean, at home, because we literally only a couple times have hired a babysitter. One was actually during my birthday dinner, but I've just been home with him. I just haven't really gotten any breaks. The couple of videos that Ronan was in when he was very small, like the first one when I came back, I had taken like a 4-month break because it was very hard for me to adjust to this new life and feel push myself enough to create, which I'm still struggling with. That's why I've only had a handful of videos since he was born. Was in the carrier, he was in the carrier for a couple of the videos, and if you notice, he's like very quiet, and it's because I could only film when he was sleeping. So I had to wait for him to fall asleep, because otherwise he would just be screaming and crying, and it was just like so much. I just wanted to talk about this because I feel like a lot of the times watching mothers and seeing them be like, okay, this is how I take care of like my baby and everything, and their baby's totally fine. There's other moms and other families like ours that this just had a harder time with adjusting to baby life, and I just want those people to not feel so alone. So yeah, now, like I said, now that Ronan is older, he's 11 months next week, it has definitely become a bit easier, and I just love him so much. Yeah. So I had my very first Mother's Day, and that was very surreal and was relaxing and wonderful and just filled with love, which is the only thing I could have asked for. So yeah, now Craig is up next. In a month is Father's Day. It'll be his first Father's Day because because Ronan was born July 1st, so that is very exciting as well. I have a lot to include into my next vlog. There's just so many little things that I wanted to show you. So that one will be a more like jam-packed vlog with a lot of things, but this one I just kind of wanted to sit and talk and kind of normalize, I guess, motherhood for some people. Not normalize, but you know what I mean, just more real life. And yes, I've posted pictures on my Instagram of like Ronan smiling and whatnot, but there's just a lot of hardships that that comes with being a mama. And if you are a mama and you feel this wholeheartedly, just know that you are not the only one. I'm sending you so much love. You are doing the best that you can, and you are enough for your baby. And it is like almost 9:30. Yes, you are seeing this correctly. I'm still in bed, which probably hasn't happened in the last like who knows how long. Ronan wakes up like every morning about like 7:30. So the fact that I got to sleep in this morning is so stinking nice. The moment that he woke up, Craig got up and changed him and took him out of the bedroom. All I asked for was just like breakfast in bed, and oh, Craig just walked in. Good timing.
Who are you talking to?
I'm vlogging. Oh, he's so cute. You dressed him up for today?
Huh?
This is my son that you dressed up for today. Hi. I'm your mom. And oh, that's my, oh no. I was just saying how it's like almost 9:30 and I'm still in bed and this doesn't happen. Thank you.
I know, I want to let you sleep as long as possible.
Thank you. Oh, Recris. What's happening? Don't fall down. love you so much. You are freaking an incredible human being. Just remember that. Okay, I'll see you next week.